Hey everyone, Lisa here with this week's mindfulness tip on an insanely gorgeous February Sunday afternoon. Sorry this camera is a little bit shaky. I hope that's not too distracting. I couldn't resist, although I don't have a very good setup for filming outside, I couldn't resist being out here in this unbelievable, gorgeous, way too early spring weather. If this is weird, it's a little weird for the sky to look like that, for the air to be this soft. But you know, part of mindfulness practice is leaning into the moments that gladden the heart, because certainly a lot of moments don't gladden the heart. And last week's tip, as I was talking about, stop that practice of stop. Take a breath, open or observe, and then proceed, go about your business. You know, that's a strategy for how we kind of bring ourselves back to the moment, back to our bodies, our hearts, the climate of the heart, the weather system of our thoughts, the constellation of sensations in our body, how we do that even in challenging moments, and especially in challenging moments when we tend to, we can't help it. We tend to dissociate from pain and unpleasantness. But in moments of pleasure, moments of delight, we can also make a very strong effort to return to the body, and to do so in the nature of what Pema Chodron, a wonderful Tibetan teacher, and she's American, but she's in the Shambhala Tibetan lineage, what Pema Chodron has called cheerfulness practice. You know, just like noticing these often very tiny moments of pleasure, you know? Like right now, for me, this sort of sense of the sun on my face, you know? I mean, I live in the Pacific Northwest. When there's sunshine, I notice, and I can lean into that noticing. So Pema Chodron encourages us to practice cheerfulness, you know, just this kind of like noticing and relishing of the pleasant moments in our life. Now, I want to add to that one very concrete encouragement, and that is remembering that the word cheer in English, it comes from the same word etymologically. It comes from a word meaning face, our countenance, okay? So, you know, sometimes when we say people of good cheer, like that's an old-fashioned expression that you might hear, someone's of good cheer. We're talking about, you know, people who sort of, their countenances are happy and pleasant. So cheer, that kind of sense of cheering ourselves up, also has to do with something with the face. And so here's the practice with cheerfulness practice. Noticing these moments that give us pleasure, and then bringing awareness into the face. Noticing the sensation of the fine muscles around the eyes, around the mouth. Becoming aware of the apples of the cheek. Becoming aware of the jaw and whether we're holding tension in the jaw. So in these moments where we bring attention to pleasure, to happiness, to sweet thoughts, to whatever it is, seeing a beautiful flower unfurling, or the smile of a little child, sort of leaning into that pleasure, and as we do so, bringing attention to the face as where we countenance the world, where we meet the world, in our eyes, our cheeks, our mouths. And perhaps as we bring attention to the face, maybe noticing all of the fine muscles that go into this amazing thing that we humans can do, which is to smile, right? So, cheerfulness practice, weekly mindfulness tip on February 4th. As always, thank you for your practice. Thank you for joining me today.